So I'm so excited to bring you another planner video. It has been almost a year and I've gone back with the planner that I used last year, the Plan Ahead See It Bigger planner, but this one is smaller. It's a monthly and weekly calendar. And I got the 3 extra months like I did last year, but it is smaller. It is the 6.5 by 8.25 planner. I would go and say that this is probably the in-between planner between the large planner and the medium-sized planner. This is the one in between those two. And so we're going to hop right to it. It just says 2017. First off, right off the bat, you can, I don't know if this is going to come up on camera or not, but it's like, it's textured and it feels like a rubber of some kind. Definitely if you needed to carry this, you could carry it and grip it with no problem at all because of that rubber textured feel that's on the cover, and it's also on the back as well. But you could definitely hold this and grip it if you had to carry it for school or whatever, and it would definitely work. It's kind of showing up red on the camera, but it's more of, I would say, a magenta color. It's in the pink family, I would say. It's more of a magenta color. I'm going to show you, just to compare, let me pull this back a little bit. This is the planner. The one underneath is my planner I bought last year, and this is the planner. This is not going to be my personal planner, but we'll explain that later. But that lets you know it is a little bit smaller. Like I said, it's in between this one and the medium size. This is the one that would go in between it. I did try to find a link for this size, and I could not find it. Not sure exactly where to buy it. So I was having difficult with that part, but you could definitely get a medium planner. They had them in blue and black when I went. So let's get inside, and I'm going to show you an overview of what it is. So it's got the rubber gripping, like I said. On the other side is like a heavy duty plastic type thing. Not plastic, vinyl type thing. So that's pretty heavy duty, but you can see that the vinyl, it's like a rubber piece on top of it. So I like that. It's spiral bound, of course. I'll put a link in the iCard for my bigger planner. This isn't laminated, it's just paper, talking about what it has in it and all of that. And then a little note from the CEO of the company. And then, just like in my bigger one, it has your personal information if you want to put that in. I know a lot of people like putting in their personal information, just so they, in case they lose their planner, you know, so that way nobody ends up, they can return it back to them. A one for important contacts, medical. You got a section for the medical, so it'd be allergies, doctor, dentist, hospital, financial, your bank, which is basically the bank name, the phone, the address, contact, and email, and then another bank, and then credit card. Credit card, accountant, and then lawyer. So that's there if you want it. You've got a part for insurance, for your vehicle, homeowners insurance, life, mortgage, and disability insurance, where you could put that down if you wanted to. One for household, and under that category is electric, gas, water, cable, trash, alarm, and heating. And as I said in the other one, I think this would be a really good idea if you ran into an emergency, like your lights went out. It'd be nice to come to this and find the number to call them in case, you know, the basic information, or where you need to write the check and mail it might be a good thing to do. But if you need them for emergency, to have this on hand would be nice. And then of course you got a year in review for 2016 from January to December, 2017, and 2018. And then it gives you your holidays from New Year's all the way down to for 2017 and 18, all the way to December of next year. Then it goes your events, where you could put your events for the year. So if you know something's coming up in January, you could just put an overview of those in here. And then you have, of course, your month on a 2-page display. And this is what I'm going to be using a lot in this planner, is my monthly. And then you have a little, you could put notes or whatever you want to do on this side. It's just lined to do whatever you want. And then it goes into your weekly spread. Now, there's one thing right off the bat, and I didn't realize it when I bought it. I am really in favor of the tabs. And this does not have tabs, so I'm going to be making something similar to this right here to kind of divide my month from my week. So that way I can flip right to it when I need to, and I'm not fighting trying to find it. So this is definitely something I'm going to, can y'all see that? All it is a paper clip with some washi tape that I stuck together, and then I cut it just so I would have a tab so I can put it in there and I can flip the page. I can find exactly where it is and flip the page. I made one for my other planner, and it works out really, really great. So I'll definitely have to have one in this one. Okay, so you go into the monthly, and that goes all the way through to December. And then after the December, you have notes. And this is a section I'm going to have to mark off. Maybe make one of these again with like washi tape or whatever. I might do washi tape. You can also use ribbon and pretty much tie it onto the end of it. I might end up doing something like that. But I'm using the note section as well. It gives me about 5 note pages front and back to be able to do what I need to do. And I might end up showing another video on how I plan on using this one. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comments below. And then a section for contacts, with your name, address, all that. And what's after contacts? I think then your passwords. That's really convenient. I use that in my bigger one. I do like having them right on hand. And then that's it. So I have planned on using the smaller one. And that's one thing another thing I don't like is this thing is not always that easy to shut. I have a little hard time with this spiral of once it gets towards the back, it gets a little bit harder to open and shut. But this planner I'm not going to be using as often. This is going to be my YouTube video. for uploads, things like this, so I can, my ideas, things like that. I've tried some other systems and they're not working. So since I'm more of a planner type girl, I'm going to try that, and that's why I picked kind of the pink color. I wanted something different so it would stand out, but I'm not going to be using it like I would my personal planner. But for the price point, I think I paid $7.90 something for it. Very inexpensive. They're very economical. If you're looking for something that you need monthly and weekly, it's an awesome planner to get. So I'm going to be using this for YouTube. I'm really excited about it. Like I said, if you want to see how I'm going to use it, let me know. And I can definitely show you that if you would like to see it. Stay tuned, because I'm also going to have a video on my personal planner, because I'm definitely going to get a personal planner which will be bigger than this one, just because I need the room here in the weekly section to write what I need to write. So stay tuned for that, because that's coming soon. Oh, let me say this too. When I went looking for planners, I wasn't seeing that big of a selection, and I tried to put a link to this one down below by the item number, and I could not find this particular one. But if you got a medium, it would be something similar to it. So this would be similar to the medium planner by them. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next planner video. Y'all come back now. Y'all hear?